Hi everyone. Just wait a little bit to see if it's working. I'm actually in the garden and my neighbor just saw me, and it was raining a couple hours ago, actually even, and a few moments ago. I mean, there's still some drops, but I'm trusting that the rain will wait for our time here together, and if it starts raining hard, then we will just move upstairs. Okay, so let me see if everything is working well, just to make sure that I have the right connection and everything before allow viewers to know. So just hopefully, okay, so whoever is joining me here now, please let me know if you can hear me well, if the connection is working properly, so I can actually start. So please write and let me know. I'm not sure as I'm using my data, so let's see. Yeah. Oh no, it's starting to rain. So let's see here. So please, if you're here with me, just let me know if the audio is working. So I know I can go on. So yeah. Okay, I will trust that everything is working well, and I'll start. So, oh, it's a lot of light. Okay, some extra light. So we are in Budapest. I'm in Budapest at the moment, and this is my enchanted garden. So today we have the rain, but let me show you a little bit of the enchanted garden. The rain is starting, or maybe it's just the trees. But this is the beautiful garden. There are cats, beautiful cats that comes to this place. So for my dear friends in Dahab, whoever you are, Cairo or Dahab, I know you could appreciate some green and the rain. So we have the rain taking a pause for our time together. So I want to invite you to stand up. So we're gonna start with a body prayer. So I invite you to stand up and ideally feel the floor beneath you with the soles of your feet. Okay. I'm back. I just wanted to see if the audio is working, but let's trust it is. Now, plant your feet into the earth or into the surface, whatever you are, and just feel your connection to the earth. So first we're gonna do this with the eyes open so you know what you're doing. So just have your palms next to your body, and if it feels right, you can just gently move from side to side or stay in a still position. So let me come closer. Not sure how is the audio. So stay on a standing position, palms next to your body. You can rock from side to side or just stand and just feel for a moment the soles of your feet. Okay, so connect with the soles of your feet. And feel, you can close your eyes now, feel your connection to Mother Earth through the soles of your feet. So just feel yourself grounding and rooting. Order is great, perfect. It's starting to rain, but I'm just really like asking that it's just a cloud that it's passing. And since we have a powerful full moon today in Sagittarius, which is fire, it's okay to have some water to give a little bit of balance, right? So hands next to your body, breathing in the earth through the soles of your feet, just feeling your connection to Gaia, to Mother Earth, to Earth Mother. And as you feel your connection, imagine that you are this tall, beautiful tree, perhaps an acacia tree or an oak tree or whatever tree that calls to your inner vision, okay? So feel this tree and imagine that there are beautiful roots that expand out from the trunk of your tree into the fertile soil of Mother Earth, communing with other roots and network of roots of forests and all the wisdom that it's held within the earth, okay? So just imagine yourself grounding and descending down, 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 passing through all the layers of the earth, okay? And just giving yourself just the guidance to feel this descending flow, that it's this gravitational pull actually that pulls you down to the core of the earth, to the womb of Mother Earth, okay? So here I want you to imagine that you're grounding and rooting yourself into the womb or the center, the core of the planet, okay? So as you ground yourself here, and this is a body prayer, so it's a body prayer guided meditation altogether. So when you feel this connection, this rootness with the earth, I want you to make some movement as you like bringing up the energy of the earth, all this fertility, this abundance, the codes that are available right now in the center of the earth, and in fact in every layer of the earth, all the ancestral and primordial wisdom that it's held within the layers of our beautiful Earth Mother. So bring that energy with your hands up to your body, up to the trunk of the tree that you are. So through your roots, you bring it up, up, and let it ascend through the soles of your feet to your legs and knees, all the way up to your sexual organ and your root chakra. And just breathe in this earth energy up to your womb or hara. So if you're a man and you're listening to this guidance right now, you don't have a physical uterus, but you have an energetical womb. So when I refer to the womb, I would also refer to the hara, which is the masculine womb, okay? The energetical womb. And if you don't have a womb and you're coming across this meditation, so if you are a woman that you have had a oh my goodness, can't come the word right now. If you had your womb removed, physically your uterus removed, it's okay. You still have your energetic womb there. So bring up this energy up to your womb, up to your solar plexus, up to your heart. And then just open your heart, open your arms, and start opening your chest and lifting your arms up in a V shape, like your body becomes a chalice. Your arms are the branches of the beautiful tree that you are. So you can also lean your neck, your head back, open your neck and your throat, and just stay here for a few moments. Just feeling yourself connecting to the cosmos, receiving the cosmic milk that comes from the center of the Milky Way, the center, the core of the galaxy, the cosmic womb. And just invite this beautiful crystal liquid light to descend to your body, through your fingers, through your hands, through your arms, entering also your crown chakra, your masculine crown on the top of your head. And just feel this energy nourishing your body as you just move your hands. So, I invite you to really stay with your eyes closed and just allow your body to move how it wants to move. So there is no right or wrong way, but just feeling this cosmic milk that comes from the center of the galaxy, that comes from the center of the sun and the moon. So this cosmic lunar solar codes, they are coming strongly right now. So just bring that down to your throat, to your masculine third eye between your brows, to your feminine third eye in the back of your head, to your throat, in your heart center, and descending down to your solar plexus, down to your sacred womb, down to your sexual organ, and your feminine crown, which is your root and your sexual organ. So, and allow to descend down. And if you want, you can even move down. Okay, I'm not gonna move down because I'm wearing white, and the earth is wet here. So you can just move down, or just feel this energy moving down and descending down to the earth, to your body, through your roots, all the way down to the core of the earth. And then again, with some movement, okay? Just bring in this energy from the core of the earth, this crystallized energy, the codes that are being held in the northern and southern hemisphere of the crystallized information that it's gonna support us in the days to come, in the months to come, in the years to come. So just bring that up again through the soles of your feet, to your knees, to your pelvis, to your sexual organ and your feminine crown, all the way up to your womb or hara. And then allow this energy to ascend up, all the way to your masculine crown, and then allow this energy of the earth to descend down again, okay? And circulating in your body. So you can even move your pelvis. This is a body prayer, so you can stay with your eyes open. What we are inviting here is just that we open up our bodies to receive the 3 keys that I want to share with you about this triple eclipse season, or eclipse gateway, okay? So now, as we feel the energy of the earth ascending and descending through our bodies, let's then move ourselves back to this sacred chalice position, this V shape. Opening the heart, opening as wide as you feel, just imagining yourself as a chalice, allowing your neck to fall gently to the back as you surrender this cosmic nourishment, this liquid light, allowing it to descend to your body, entering your masculine crown on the top of your head, as well as entering through your fingertips and descending down to your arms, to your shoulders, and really snaking in such a beautiful way, and just allow your body to receive this liquid light, this code of bliss, love and sacred union. Allow it to descend and nourish your glands, your organs, your tissues, your muscles, your bones. Allow it to gift you the codes to communicate with your DNA, and allow this cosmic milk to descend down, all the way down, passing through all your energy centers, all the way down to your womb or hara, to your sexual organ and your feminine crown, which is your root chakra, so where your anus and your sexual organ is, so that is your base root chakra. And allow it to descend down to your legs, down to your feet, and then ascend back again, this cosmic energy, and descend down. So now I want to invite you just for like 3 breaths. Let's just close our eyes, and however it feels for you, just move, feeling the ascending and descending flow of shakti, energy of the earth, snaking in through your body, nourishing your organs, your glands, your tissues and muscles, your bones, activating the wisdom within your DNA and nourishing and activating your cells. And then feel also this energy of the cosmos ascending and descending through your body. So together creating a toroidal field of ascending earth energy, descending earth energy, ascending cosmic energy, descending cosmic energy, just flowing through your body, flowing and flowing as you continue to breathe, and just allow your body to feel this union of upper world and lower world here in the body, in the now. So just feel that, breathe that for a few moments, just allowing, okay? Allowing. So, it's gonna be hard to stop. So, I'm very activated at this point, so I want to just briefly open this sacred space with an intention of guidance for the Creator, Divine Mother, and Divine Father to support and sustain us here today as they have been already so. The elemental beings of earth, fire, air, and water to also support and sustain us. And the ancestors of this land here, the ancestors of the land where you're watching this, my ancestors, your ancestors, they're supporting us into this powerful transformative journey that we are going through, collectively and individually. So I intended to sit down. Let me see if there's, yeah, okay, audio is great. Okay, if you guys have any questions, I will try to respond. So I have to be aware of the time. Yeah, okay, so I have a little guidance, so I cover everything. So yeah, it's just a brief introduction about myself, if you don't know me. So my name is Nicole. My womb name is, I feel very honored. My womb name is Ishtar Inanna. And I'm originally from Brazil, although I have roots in many places in our beautiful planet. I am deeply, deeply connected to my Semitic roots. So Dahab, and I feel like really so honored to be connecting the energies. You know, I'm not in Dahab, but doing this live through Nur, through light in Dahab, knowing that the Red Sea is right there, and the Red Sea, it's really within me as well. It brings a lot of joy to my heart. So I'm a womb shaman, a womb priestess, a mystic, and I have been walking this path as long as I can remember. So as a child, I was already mystic and sensitive, communing with spirit, receiving guidance and messages. And I support women to remember that they're sacred, to remember their womb wisdom, and to embody that, and much more. But to make it short, let me close it here. So I created Womb Bliss based on my own lifelong journey and my own womb awakening journey, that it feels important to mention that my first apprenticeship with womb awakening, I was actually in Egypt, and I was in Dahab for 6 months. So for the ones in Dahab, you are so blessed to be in this powerful place that holds so many ancient codes of the sacred feminine and sacred union as well. So sacred masculine and sacred feminine and sacred union. Now, I want to talk to you a little bit. Maybe I should sit down, guys, so I can stop moving. So give me a bit to figure out how I do the sitting. So yeah, I want to talk to you briefly about this triple eclipse gateway that starts tonight, okay? So I think that should work, but let's check. Yeah, it does work. Okay, great. So let me take my... Please let me know if the audio is not so good, okay? Because the phone is not so close. Now, the triple eclipse gateway season, okay? So tonight we have a full moon in in Sagittarius, okay? And a partial lunar eclipse. So this is the beginning of the eclipse season. So we will have another eclipse on the new moon, June 21st. That's gonna be a solar eclipse in Cancer. And then on the 5th of July, we have another full moon with a lunar eclipse in Capricorn. So to me, it's become clear that today it's opening a gateway, okay? And we're starting with the preparation, and we're starting with the element of fire, which is what Sagittarius is about. And then we move to, and we start with the lunar code, right? And then on the 21st of June, we are entering the new moon and the solar eclipse. But the element, it's water. So, and then on the 5th of July, we are entering full moon again with another lunar eclipse, and this time in Capricorn, so Earth. So we have, today it's preparation for what is to come, okay? And the solar eclipse on the 21st of June. And just to remind you that also on the 20th of June is a summer solstice. Okay, so also very powerful gateway. And then on the 5th of July, we have another lunar eclipse and another full moon. And between this period, we have actually Venus in retrograde in Gemini. So Venus, I'm not an astrologist, but I really love to understand things from this point of view, from this perspective. And this year has been really powerful astrologically. So I really invite and encourage you to take a look at it and educate yourself. because you might understand a lot of what's happening on your inner world when you go and you watch some videos and you read about what it's happening, okay? So I'm just giving you a brief understanding here. So now we are preparing. And then on 21st of June, solar eclipse, that's action. And then on the 5th of July, full moon lunar eclipse, it's integration of all this codes that we're gonna receive during this powerful gateway. And oh boy, I'm sure and certainly that it's about another rebirth. I don't want to get too much in what has been happening in the world because you all know about it. But really right now we are in crucial time of transformation, okay? There are many possible timelines, and that's relevant but irrelevant. What it's relevant is what we can do, okay? And what we can do is to go inwards to see what we are ready to shed. So today it's a very important time to actually go within, maybe do a little full moon ritual and like burn some, write down some things that you're ready to release, to shed. Just before, inquire within and just check what are the codes, belief systems, anything that actually, especially related to the feminine, and this is for men and women, they actually are ready to shed, you know. And I've been having a lot of encounters online with snakes and snake videos of like the snake really shedding her skin, and really was so powerful, really speaking to me, you know, speaking to my DNA. And this is what we're being asked, guys, to actually release and shed and go through another rebirth. It's so, okay, wait a second, because we are having a little bit of wind here. We are, there's a lot that it's becoming clear. Sometimes you are in this midst of emotions and you're not aware of what is happening, because collectively there's so much that is unfolding, and then there's astrologically so much that it's unfolding, okay? So this is why I want to share with you here today 3 keys, okay? 3 codes and keys for you to support you in this period, okay? In this period, I'm getting a bit cold, guys, so a bit, maybe it would be better to be standing. So 3 codes and keys that can support you in this powerful eclipse gateway season, and this other layer and rebirth of the divine feminine, which is for men and women, and it is collectively. So just to summarize briefly, with everything that has been happening since the beginning of the year astrologically, and then what has been happening since March worldwide and continues to happen, it's really the old structure dissolving, right? So we have a dissolution of the old, making space for the new. But this external dissolution of patriarchy and capitalistic dominating society, it's also taking place inside of us. So it's not only happening out, it's happening within us. So this is why it's extremely important that at this period we stay inwards. We take as much time as possible to be with nature, to sit in the ground, okay? And breathe the earth to your body. Breathe the cosmos to your body. Connect, just like we did in this body prayer. You can just do that on your own and really allow the energy to move, okay? Movement is very important right now. Not just static meditation, but body prayers and you know, in body movement as a form of meditation. It's very powerful. And go inwards and avoid staying too much in the narrative and drama that might be happening in social media and outside in the world, you know. So if you're the type of person that feels affected very much, you're in an impact and you feel very affected by it, try to limit your social media, try to limit your intake of news and information, because that might really, you might get into that collective field of information and feed into it, and that can take you out of balance, okay? Now, quickly, before we go into the 3 keys, I also want to share 2 important codes that was given to me by a beloved sister of mine that it's actually in Egypt right now. Is that right now it's very important that we let go and shed these 2 codes, the Savior code and the Sacrifice code, okay? I don't have time to go in depth with that, but I'm doing a 30 days journey, okay, to ignite your feminine bliss. So this is only for women. So that's a 30 days journey starting today all the way to the 5th of July. So that's a free journey in my private group that it's Womb Bliss. I will link, I will add the link later, so you can just go to that group and then you'll be part of the journey. That's a free journey. If you want to do a deeper immersion, which I'll be sharing in the group about that, then there is an option to actually do the deeper immersion. You will receive triple ceremony for the 3 portal days. So the 5th today, and then the 21st of June and the 5th of July. And so that would be 3 live ceremonies on Zoom. And then plus we're gonna do a 30 days of your of declaring your womb sovereignty, okay? So actually going into cleansing and renewing and unplugging all the codes of old structures, old partners, anything, old memories, ancestral and from other lives. And we're gonna do this together in a very powerful womb container. So this is 45 euros for the 31 days. So we're gonna be in the Womb Bliss space, but we have some meetings that are actually happening on Zoom, which is only for who is doing the deeper immersion. Now, if you choose to do the free immersion, that's amazing also. That would be in the group. And every day I'll be sharing with you a womb vow and a womb code, okay, to support you in this 31 days. And then that would be, I don't want to really say this is a challenge, but that would be some opportunities to win a session with me. So if you're joining the free, you can win a session, a 30 minutes or 60 minute session with me. But you need to participate, and to participate you have to invite 3 other women to the group, okay, to the journey, to the free journey. This is for the free journey, so you have to invite 3 other women for the free journey, and you have to post every day under my daily womb vow in code. You have to post your own vow in code. Anyways, if you're interested in that, then you can just go into my Womb Bliss page, Womb Bliss group, and I'll be sharing all the details there of how to participate and to qualify to win a session with me. Now, if you're doing the paying one, you can also win a session, and then I will explain that in the group, and you can also write to me privately if you're interested in to join. This is a guidance that I received literally yesterday when I was in prayer and meditation. I've started doing that myself, and I realized that I must offer this to others. So this is why I'm doing this free journey, and then there's the deeper immersion, which is 45 euros. Now, if you are in Egypt and you actually really feel called to join, and for some reason you are in a hard time right now, and or 45 euros is too much because I know the economy in Egypt is different, write to me, okay? Like, send me a message and say, but soon, because we start today, and say what is it that you can pay and etc. if you actually called to go in the deeper immersion. And really like unplug and in a very deep layer, ancestral epigenetic layer, to release those old cords, those old structures that you might be holding on in your womb and your body. And you understand why this is so important, because I'm going to share with you now these 3 womb bliss awakening keys and practices. Okay, so a first key on your womb bliss awakening is that the womb births the collective energy of the world. So I want you to actually just hold that thought for a moment and maybe just feel into your body. So the womb births the collective energy field of the world. Not even field, but yes, the collective energy of the world. So our womb, it's not only birthing spirit into matter, because that's what our sacred womb is. It's a doorway, it's a portal that actually hosts and nests and allow for life to grow and blossom, and in that magical, mystical, wow, amazing way that spirit comes into matter. Okay, I cannot go into the whole thing of it, but I just want you to, for a second, allow your body to feel that you hold a portal, that only through your body, women, queen that you are, spirit can come into matter. Only through your body. Okay? And normally, in a healthy way, we are birthed through the vaginal canal. So not a C-section, not a cut into the abdominal. That's not the natural way, the organic way. The organic way is through the vaginal canal, okay? So ideally, we all came into this world through a womb and through a vagina, okay? So I want you to just breathe that. So that's the first womb key. So your physical, emotional, spiritual vibration, so of you women, is birthing the surroundings, is birthing not only your child, your projects, but it's birthing a field around you, right? Because we are atoms vibrating, right? So we are energy. So we are power plants. So our heart vibrates or emanates, a electromagnetic field that it's 60 times greater than the brain. Now, there hasn't been any research about the electromagnetic field of the womb, but I can tell you that it's certainly 90 times greater than the heart and the brain, okay? So this is parenthesis, this is my take into, that's not scientifical, but the heart, it's scientifical proved, okay? So when you're thinking something, you're feeling something, and your heart is emanating that field, that electromagnetic field. Just like in the beginning, we created this toroidal vortex of energy around us, okay? Which is our organic and natural way of being. We are emanating that when we are thinking and feeling something. And when we are feeling, we are also sending out this vibration. So this sending out this vibration is also happening through our womb, through our hara for men, through this communication. Again, I can get into the dynamics. Of course, our throat chakra, it's also communicating non-verbal frequencies as well. So our entire body, it's connected. So there is a symbiosis relationship, like a twin relationship between, for example, the throat, the mouth, the jaw, the throat, and the yoni, the pelvis. The vagina is the yoni, the pelvis, and the womb. So we are our womb ecology. So the health of our womb, physically, our uterus, okay, connects. It's the world ecology. So I'm very passionate about what I teach, and I'm very passionate about the remembering of womb consciousness and the remembering of the sacredness of the womb because of such things. And I invite you to actually experience that yourself. So one of the practices I want to suggest that goes hand in hand with this key is actually womb communion. So what I mean by womb communion, so connecting with your womb daily. So doing your daily practice of sit in the earth, breathe in the earth, breathe in the cosmos, and then place your hands in your womb and feel, or your hara for men, and breathe here. Invite your mind to descend down to your womb, down to your pelvis, and commune, build a relationship with your womb. Perhaps you never even connected with your womb before. So try that out. I hope we have time. I will do a very brief guided journey to help you connect with your womb. Now, the second key is that the womb is the guardian of the ancient feminine mysteries. So the womb connects us to the great cycles of life, the cyclical nature, okay, of birth, death, and rebirth. So every month we are cycling with the moon. Every month we are going through the cycles of menstruation, of ovulation, pre-menstruation, and then menstruation, and then pre-ovulation, and then ovulation, and then pre-menstruation, and then menstruation. So you see, we are cycling. So we have been taught that evolution is linear, when in fact, no, it's cyclical. There has been cycles in the earth, because the earth, it's taking cycles. We have the cycle of day and night. Every day we have the cycle of the seasons. We have the cycles of the moon. So all of that mirrors back, or we are mirroring that back from within us. So we are cyclical. Either we are a man or a woman, we are cyclical. But as women, with our uterus and our sacred womb, we are cycling, okay? Even if you are in menopause or you don't have a womb anymore, you're still cycling with the moon. You're still ebbing and flowing, just like the sea, ebbing and flowing, because those waves are the natural organic flow of life, okay? This ebb and flow. So a practice for this, it goes also, so the second womb key, the womb connects us to the great cycles of life. So the womb connects you with your cyclical nature, okay, with your feminine wisdom. So in fact, there is a vast amount of wisdom that is present within your body, within your DNA, longing to be claimed, longing to be remembered, longing to be activated and to be revived. And right now, my darlings, is the time to activate and revive that. Okay, now, yeah, so the practice for this would be also womb communion. So communing with your womb, actually noticing, when are you menstruating? Is it full moon or new moon, or the moon is waxing or waning? I am not teaching about syncing your menstrual cycle with the moon, but observing when you are menstruating, which cycle of the moon. And actually, if your cycle, it's like fluctuating, you know, because mine moves from like full moon to new moon to like in between moons, you know, like waxing and waning moon. So this could be a very beautiful practice. As you commune with your womb, you also acknowledge where you are in your cycle. Maybe you can get an app, you know, to track your cycle, and you would start tracking that on the first day that you bleed. I also teach about conscious menstruation and, you know, the blood mysteries, and I'm very passionate about this topic, as this is a very powerful doorway into your womb wisdom and bliss, but that would be for another talk. So womb communion for both keys are amazing practice. Now, the third key is that the womb holds the sacred union codes of love and bliss. So our blueprint, the flower of life, the Merkaba, the 0 point, is in the heart womb. Okay, so we actually want to connect the heart womb. We want to connect cosmos and earth. We want to connect fire and water. So we want to union, feminine, masculine and feminine. We want to bring union into our bodies. And right now with this eclipse season, it's also about that. It's about acknowledging the shadow or hidden parts, allowing them to emerge, and allowing this union between sun and moon, night and day. I don't really play the, dark and, or dark and light, because I actually, the dark, there's nothing wrong with the dark, so I just want to say that it's time to bring union. So within us, we can bring union into the parts of us that we are still not loving, that we are still not accepting or embracing, or even making space for those parts of us to emerge. And from my personal experience right now, they're really organically freaking emerging, because life is pushing us, is supporting us to evolve, to grow. And we are active participants in that, so we must take responsibility and take action into the transformation that is happening inwards, which will reflect outwards. Because remember, we are power plants, vibrating energy. So as we awaken something in us, as we activate something within our DNA, we don't even need to go out preaching to others. Our presence holds the keys. Our presence holds the codes, and whoever is ready to actually undergo this transformation, as well, will just grab these codes. Now, for the third key, which is the womb holds the sacred union codes, the love and bliss blueprint, you can also do the womb communion, and you can also do, so if you're just jumping in right now, you can listen from the beginning. We started with a body prayer, and you can actually invite this ascending energy from the earth to ascend and descend through your body, and then this descending energy from the cosmos to ascend and ascend through your body, and kind of inviting a union of cosmos and earth in your body. Okay, so you can add into your womb communion this practice of bringing into union. Now, just to close it up, the talking, and then just do a briefly guided meditation that can also help you to unite cosmos and earth, fire and water in your body. Yes, so in the 31 days journey that I'm proposing, that you don't need to journey, but I want to mention that the guidance I receive is that it's important now to actually take the time to be in nature and to journal and to do, to commune with nature, the earth and the cosmos consciously. Okay, so for my fellow Dahabians, you are so freaking blessed to be by the sea. Swim, be in a body of water consciously. The Red Sea is the most magical sea that there is, and I'm speaking because I experienced that, and I know that's the magical, very magical sea that actually is so high in salt, and it's full of information, and salt, it's really powerful to actually allow the transformation to happen in the cellular level. Then you have the mountains. They're full of crystals. They are 75% crystallized and holding the codes and the memories of long, long, long time. So commune with nature. And then if you're not in Dahab, if you're here in Hungary, it is the same. You can commune with the earth. You can commune like with Dahab, being, here in Hungary, whatever you are in the world, in Cairo, do a conscious meditation of breathing the earth, connecting to whatever places. Maybe you are in Cairo and your inner vision brings you to like Pakistan, or brings you to Brazil, or brings you to Mexico. It's okay. Trust that and breathe in, because you don't need to be physically at a specific location to actually receive the codes that this location is giving. Now, there are two very, very powerful, the biggest quartz crystallized reserves in the world, and one of them is in North America in Arkansas, and the other one is in South America in two different places. So those two places right now are very active with a lot of codes. So you might want to even look into it, okay? You might want to read about it. So if you feel called and just feel like maybe you are in the northern part of the world, and you might want to connect with Arkansas, you know, and that crystal reserve, or I forgot what you call the other word there, or in Brazil. And it's very interesting because, yeah, like this came to my understanding in March, and around that time my mom happened to buy 3 plots of land in one of the places where the crystal code or the crystal reserve actually is. It's called the Diamond Plateau. This is the English translation, and it's like a natural reserve park where they used to mine in the past, and they don't do it anymore. So those are very powerful places in the world. Of course, there's many other powerful places, and you know, like Sinai, it's one of the places that have a lot of crystal information, and not many people speak about that, but I experienced that very powerful there. So connect with the code, receive, and you can even do this, you know, quite daily when you sit in the earth and you do your 5 minutes, your 30 minutes, or your 1 hour or 15 minutes of daily practice of communing with the earth and the cosmos, journaling, okay? And hopefully doing the womb declaration as well, the womb sovereignty declaration as well. You're gonna open your arms like this and just imagine, especially for us women, but men as well, invite your body to receive, okay? We are to be receptive right now, and that's a feminine quality. Now, I've been speaking. We are 10 minutes. I want to say, if anyone has any questions or sharing, it's not so easy for me to read, okay? There's no sharing for now. I'm just gonna get a bit closer to the oh no, I'm gonna dirty. Yeah, let's see. So I just want to get closer, but I believe you can hear me. So yeah, so let's just do a brief can everyone hear me well? Like, now there's the radio going on from the neighbor. Let's see, let's bring this a bit closer. Perhaps will be better for the guided meditation, so you can all hear me. So just bear with me a moment. I must say that the sun is almost coming out, so I love it. There are snails all over the magical garden because of the rain. There's the smell of rain, and I love it how I trust it. And I came out here, and guys, it was pouring. Like 30 minutes before I started, was pouring rain. And I have proof, I have a video for it. Okay, so let's see. It's a bit twisted here. Let me fix it. Okay, yeah. Let me drink some water. Wow, so I'm good with the timing. I feel like I cover everything I wanted to cover, all the topics. Now, briefly before we start, I mentioned earlier about the savior and the sacrifice codes. Okay, so again, there's no time to go in depth of that, but I invite you to take a look in how you are still operating, okay? And let me tell you, we are all operating from those codes, because those codes have been passed to us from generations and generations, okay? And they're like, they creep in ways that, you know, you work with them, and they come in other layers. So there is no need to save the earth. There is no need to save anyone. There is the need to just remember and reclaim our divine essence in the body, in the temple. So connecting with your heart in your womb, communing with the earth and the cosmos are very powerful practices that will lead you to remembering the wisdom that is in your DNA already, okay? So the sacrifice, it's also like a very present code, especially among the spiritual, the priestesses, you know, let's say community, so that to sacrifice like that, you know, we should, yeah, there is again a lot of that I could go into those two codes, but today it became clear to me that actually if we find ourselves just going into those belief systems and codes, we can shift into love and bliss. You know, so we can even invite like the parts of ourselves that may be seeing. So to me, it's when you actually just have the intention to become an observer of yourself and how you're operating those codes. And trust me, they're gonna emerge one way or another, because this is part of the shedding and the cleaning that we have to do individually and collectively. Just observe, just invite your body to be open, or just set the intention to observe. And then when they come and you actually are able, wait a second, wait, I'm being the victim here, so that falls in the saviors, you know, or even on the sacrifice, and bring in love and bliss to that, and just maybe say something. I choose to integrate that. I choose to let go and actually to claim my sovereignty as a divine human being. Okay? So now I just want to light a bit of my Palo Santo here, and just get myself in a more comfortable position, and then just briefly close the space with a guidance, a little guided meditation and prayer. So yeah, I'm very happy we are here in the earth. I didn't want to do this in my apartment, although I always do the lives there. So I invite you to close your eyes. Okay, so if you're gonna listen to the replay, this is the moment that you just sit down or lay down, whatever feels comfy for you. Okay, and if you're laying down or sitting, just place your hands up. So let your palms to be up, receiving. And then just bring your awareness to your breath. Just feeling the inhale and how the breath enters your body and nourishes you, and then breathe out. Just begin to feel your breath as a prayer, a dance of inhalation and exhalation. And if it feels right, you can just breathe out and allow some breath to exit through your mouth with a gentle sound. As you notice if there is any parts of your body that might be holding some tension, some resistance. And perhaps your body feels to move. So you can just gently, move and kind of wave and rock from side to side, but just remain present with your breath and just feeling your inner world. What is present right now for you after listening to everything that has been shared? What has awakened within you? Then just take a few more breaths and feeling this breath descending down as you bring your awareness down to your pelvis, to your sacred chalice, and breathe here for a few minutes. Then bring your breath to your womb. And it's just enough to invite your awareness, invite your mind, your attention to descend to your womb, to your uterus, which is residing or floating about 4 fingers below your belly button, around this area. Just trust the intelligence of your body to guide you. So you can place your hands there actually, if it feels easier to connect, or you can have your hands palms up, or you can have your one hand, whatever hand in your heart and one in your womb. And just breathing and connecting with your womb. Allowing blood flow to flow there as you send the awareness and your breath into your uterus. Automatically, blood is flowing there. And then I want to invite you to just feel within your womb, or hara, if you're a man and you're following here with us. You don't have a uterus, but you have an energetic womb called hara. I want you to feel or invite your womb or hara to let you feel the pulse of life that pulses in the center of the earth, Adama, in the womb of Mother Earth, in the womb of Gaia, Adama, and pulses within your womb. And now I want you to invite the pulse of the cosmic womb, the galactic womb, to also pulse within you. So invite your body, your womb, to let you feel this pulse, this connection. Elura, Elura. And then I want to invite you, as you feel this pulse, to visualize a crystal light column that actually descends from this great womb, from the Galactic Center, the womb of the galaxy. It comes down as a pillar of of cosmic light, of liquid light, galactic milk and nourishment, and it descends all the way down, passing through your body, through your core, through all your energy centers, and descending down to the core of the earth, to the center, to the womb of Gaia, grounding there as you are this spirit of light codes, of sacred union, of Osher and Ahava, of Ish and Isha. So just allowing the sacred feminine and masculine codes to descend from the galactic center and anchor in your body and in the earth through this pillar. And then allow a pillar of crystallized primordial and ancestral wisdom to ascend from the womb of Gaia, together with this cosmic pillar, ascending up to the cosmos, passing through your body, through all your energy centers, and connecting you to the galactic center, or connecting the earth to the galactic center. And all of this, it's happening through your body, okay? So just feel that, just breathe that, and just feel this, once again, union between cosmos and earth in your body, in every energy center, and in your heart and womb. Oh boy. So just feel that for a few more moments. Aduma. Elura. Aduma. Elura. Aduma. Elura. So just briefly, so we complete this transmission from today, for today, I want to invite you to connect with the right part of your body as you invite the element of fire and you bring into your inner vision the sun, the shamash. And just feel the fire, the ash in your body, the right side of your body. And then you can connect with your right ovary. So just breathe into your right ovary for the women, and for the men, you can breathe into your right testicle and just feel the fire, feel the sun, the sacred fire, inviting the codes that are coming from the sun to be received by your body. And then just invite now the left part of your body to activate as well, as you call in the element of water. And you just breathe in the moon and the element and the qualities of water into the left side of your body. As you breathe and connect with your left ovary, or your left testicle. And just calling the energy of water, the element of water with its principles, with her principles, her qualities, into your right, your left ovary, and the left side of your body. Mine, 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 mine. And now let's just bring in fire and water. So just feeling fire and water moving through our bodies. So the right side of our bodies is connected to the masculine and connected to the fire. And then the left side, it's connected to water and the feminine. And then your right ovary, your right testicle to fire, your left ovary and your left testicle to water. And now, just to finalize, feel this waters and fire, sacred waters and sacred fires moving through your body. And actually allow them to move. And now, as we inhale, I want to invite you to bring fire and water, masculine and feminine, right and left ovaries or right and left testicles in union together in the center of your heart, womb, and heart hara. So just breathe in and feel the merge of fire and water, sun and moon, and love and sacred union in the center of your heart, womb, or heart hara. And then breathe out and allow them to separate into their beautiful individuality, still remaining into their oneness. So now breathe in the oneness of masculine and feminine, fire and water into the center of your heart, womb, heart, hara. And then breathe out, let them return to their individuality, still in the oneness. And then breathe in Oshe, Ahava, Ishenisha. So into the union of love and bliss, of the divine masculine and divine feminine. Let it merge in union into your womb, into your hara, into your heart, womb, and hara, heart, hara. And then one last time, feel your entire body uniting, merging in union, in oneness. All that you are, physical, spirit, masculine and feminine, the hidden, the shadow, the bright light, all of it, let it unite into the heart and womb, into the heart and hara. And just give yourself permission to merge into love and bliss, into the divine masculine and divine feminine sacred codes, your divine blueprint, your sacred blueprint. Ay, 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 ay. Yeah, 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 yeah. Emrachma, 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 Emrachma. And if you're sitting down, I invite you to put your hands in the floor. Hopefully is the earth, and just thank the earth and thank the cosmos and thank yourself for showing up here today. And then you can slowly and gently Just allow yourself to feel the space around you. And before you open your eyes, just breathe in and just feel this new codes taking place, adjusting into your body, adjusting into your cells, your organs, your glands, into your DNA. So just take a few breaths. Acknowledge how you feel at this moment, what is alive within you, what is present within you. And then start feeling the room around you, the space around you. And then whenever you're ready, you can move your fingers and your toes and your body, stretching, and whenever you're ready, you can open your eyes. Thank you for being here with me today. I look forward to reading your comments. Please share any impressions, any insights, any questions, any messages, anything you want to share. I would love to hear it. I officially close the sacred space by honoring the support of Great Mother, Great Father, the support of the elemental beings of the earth, of fire, air, and water. I thank for the rain that has waited till we finish, and now I bless and I ask for the waters to flow and bless the earth and bless my roots that are in the earth and your roots that hopefully have spread all the way here to Hungary. Thank you. From my womb and heart bliss to yours.